Damn. Run up these likes, man. We got some breaking news here. So apparently, man, and this is coming from the LA Times, man. Drakeo the Ruler security guard testified under oath that YG brandished a swiper during fatal backstage brawl. LA Times reports. And if you don't know what swiper means, it's used to cut down avocados, if you know what I mean, gang. Yeah, gang. So, according to the Los Angeles Times, newly surfaced court filings included deposition testimony from Drakeo the Ruler's former security guard who testified under oath that he saw YG carrying what appeared to be an improvised cutter and slash it toward him during the 2021 backstage brawl in which Draco was fatally poked. YG has not been charged in connection with Drakeo's passing, and his representatives did not immediately respond to the LA Times request for comment. Now, they're showing the court document as well on top of everything else, gang. And it says here that Albert Cooper III, who was part of Draco's security detail at the Once Upon a Time in LA festival, said YG was front and center during the December 18, 2021 brawl and was one of three men he saw carrying what appeared to be short improvised cutters. He said YG, whose real name is Keenan Jackson, was wearing a ski mask, but he recognized the rapper's hazel eyes as he tried to protect Draco, whose legal name was Daryl Caldwell Jr. Representatives for YG did not immediately respond to requests for comment. So, yeah, champs, this is crazy. But there's more. The excerpts come from Cooper's March 19, 2025 deposition, which surfaced last month in a court filing by attorneys representing Draco's family in a civil lawsuit against festival organizers and security contractors. It adds more context to the fight after law enforcement investigating the unaliving searched a Burbank property and detained YG in the process on Thursday. Now we find out the real reason he got detained. So it also says the California Highway Patrol, with help from the Burbank Police Department SWAT team, briefly detained YG while officers searched the property. He was released after the search and was not arrested. Now, I don't want nobody thinking that just because YG didn't get arrested that everything's good. Please don't think that. Please don't sit up here and believe for 1 second that YG might be off the hook now. No. YG recently was making comments about the situation. We seen him talk about it in the most recent song about him supposedly going on stage while the whole Draco situation, the Draco ambush took place. Is that true? We don't even know. Sources say that YG never took that stage, was not on that stage, nothing. Nothing happened. All right. And again, this you could say it's Flacco's fault or etc. But truthfully, it's Munchie B's fault. He opened up these can of worms. To be honest, he may have helped open an investigation just by running his mouth on Clubhouse, being a clout chaser, trying to make it seem like, hey, I'm the most gangster person ever. I pop bottles with Drakeo's alleged deleter. Or should I say alleged? Well, a lot of the people are talking, the LA streets are talking, and they saying that all this information is true. So what is he saying that's new? Well, here's the thing y'all don't realize. This information is new to people who are not from there. We're now learning about these details, okay? You saying that like everyone knows it in LA, yeah, that sounds okay, but champ, what happens when the authorities find out, right? Or did they already know and they were building a case since then? See, this is what happens. When the streets know about a said crime and you know about a said crime and you want to discuss it publicly, you're only helping them identify who's involved. If we being real, man, Munchie B, who says that he definitely shares a bottle with the person who supposedly deleted the late rapper Drakeo the Ruler, right? LA legend. He says, look, pop bottles with old boy who got the job done. Well, champ, I want you to know this right now. The feds is also about to get the job done. Word two. It works both ways, champ. Right? Listen, you had no business telling Flacco all this information because he apparently knows way, way more that I'm pretty sure he got, just more in the tuck for later because there's no way y'all just told him one thing and that's it. I'm sure he has more. He also says and alleges that he has proof and documentation about other prominent gang members or LA rappers who have been vanished. Yeah, let's say it. LA rappers who have been vanished, all right? We're gonna say that for a safe word, all right? Salute to YouTube, amazing platform. This is exactly what's going on here, gang. And look, all of this, hey, we already knew stuff, really doesn't matter. It doesn't. Listen, the feds really want to lock everybody up. So once they round up everybody, it's going to be a RICO. And again, the fact that the police even showed up for YG for any reason in relation to the Draco situation should be very, very alarming. And we don't know who Flacco is talking to either on the sidelines. Because listen, that same security guard that was supposedly with Draco the night that he was ambushed may also be in conversation with Flacco. I'm just saying, you never know. You don't know who's, watching his videos, who's glad that he released this information because they want justice for Draco too. You dig what I'm saying? Obviously, we already know that Poetic Flacco does not like any gangbangers, all right? And he let it be known. He let it be known multiple times. So listen, one thing I can say about Flacco is he's not hiding who he is. He's being honest. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at that per se, especially when you told him and gave him the information, champ. I can't be mad at none of that. I just can't. Because how foolish are you to tell this guy who is a civilian, he's not claiming to be a member, but he will mock you, especially if you are out here trying to, make him look crazy. He got a lot of dirt on you guys, and he's not scared to put that information out. He doesn't care how many threats people are putting out. He's just gonna put out the proper information because that's what he does. He's a content creator. That's what he wants to do. Now, as far as Flacco, right, purchasing bonds and doing things with someone who just might not be, you know, the most mature or grown. I don't know nothing about that, but I'm hearing that it could be facts. Listen, where's the card? Where's the ID? Where's the driver's license? You dig what I'm saying? That's my only question. Like we gotta prove these things. And I'm not saying that it wasn't proven, but listen, I'm not saying Munchie B ain't telling the truth about Flacco because I'm not there. I don't know per se, and I'm not giving no excuses. If anybody was with a said individual who's just isn't fully grown, that's a problem. Like literally, that's an issue. So I'll never act like it's not. So listen, maybe Flacco's in question. He should be in question for that. Like, if that's the case, it should be in question. I mean, hey, y'all, albeit no jump studio, having it no jump studio, lollygagging around, telling federal crimes or future federal crimes that nobody should know. You're telling it out in the open as if nothing's gonna happen. Like, oh, he's not gonna make a video, but he did do that. And now y'all are trying to act like it's nothing, which is also dangerous. I'm not gonna lie. So again, you can say this, that, and the third. You could say, oh, he's a rat, but why are you talking to a rat in the first place? See, this is the very nasty, nasty, slippery slope that a lot of these media LA gangbangers are gonna fall victim to, man. Because, bro, really, really, this could have all been avoided. Everyone should be looking at Munchie B. If you're mad about the situation and you live out there in Los Angeles, maybe Compton, maybe Long Beach, you should be looking at your boy Munchie B very crazy because he's the reason that these things are possible. He went on Clubhouse. He told Flacco the information. I repeat, he told Flacco the information. So The messenger, right? The messenger is Munchie B. The messenger is Munchie B, gang. I just gotta be real about the situation. You can be mad at me all you want. You can be you could be like, oh yeah, you trying to take sides. You taking Flacco's side. I'm not taking anybody's side, champ. I'm just giving y'all the news, gang, the updates. That's all. Listen, don't accuse me of trying to sway people or anything like that, or trying to pick. I'm not. I don't have a. I don't have a winner in this fight at all. I don't. But I do know that the feds look like they're marching in. And if I'm doing simple math, your boy YG getting detained is a terrible thing. Like, I see a lot of people saying that this doesn't mean anything because he went to do the verses the same day. Champ, this means a lot. Remember, you have a YouTuber named Flacco who was just talking about the situation. Next thing you know, your boy YG is in handcuffs. Now, he was released, but that doesn't mean he's not guilty just because he was released. We don't know what will happen next. I'm pretty sure there are going to be other people that the police or the feds are going to go look after, go find, interview maybe, interrogate maybe, and try to get some answers behind this whole Drakeo the Ruler situation, because this was a crazy situation that has been cold for about a good 5 years now. Now it's being brought back up. So now all of the major players who could be involved are now being detained, and who knows what's next. Listen, I'm pretty sure they got more than enough information, or will have more than enough information soon to come and bust down doors. I just gotta be real about the situation. But listen, if you are brand new to my channel, gang, I need you to make sure you smash the like button right now. Like, even if you're not brand new, you know you need to smash that like. If you ain't smashed the like, up it, up it, up it now. Hit that thumbs up immediately. It helps the channel in a major way, gang. And also, hit that hype button, please. The hype button is incredibly important. We need buckets. So that means we need points, man. Up those hype points, man. Will Chamberlain, that hype button, give us points. We need those. Also, make sure you subscribe right now. If you're brand new, man, turn on every single notification bell so you don't miss the mayor's notifications, so you get every single update, man. Subscribe. Also, one more thing before we get all the way up out of here. Are you ready, gang? It's the mayor, the one and only New York Mayor, F. Mom Donnie, and you're rocking with the town favorite Showface News. It's Big Gotham, and you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Do the mayor a favor, make sure you hit that pinned comment and you hit the link to see the next video, as well as hitting the second link to join the mayor's Discord, Big Gotham, right now. I'm up out of here, y'all. Salute.